Vincent, these profit-mongering UK utilities have been gouging consumers for 5 years now, and the Lex team has had enough. Is that right?
No, it's absolutely not right. But that's the allegation that's being made, basically, by the Labour opposition here in the UK, because it's proposing a price freeze if it gets elected in 2015 for a couple of years. I think that if you look at the profit record and the capital expenditure record of the UK utilities over the last 5 or 6 years, you'll see that, capex is enormous, and profit growth is fairly timid when you take that into account, and given how regulated the prices are anyway.
So we have prices going up and profits not going up. Some of that money is going to capex. Is the money being poorly spent? Is there a structural problem here?
I think these are excellent questions. I mean, is the money being poorly spent? The answer may very well be yes in some respects, because the energy infrastructure right across Europe is out of date, right? And there's been massive investment over the last 10 or 15 years to modernize it, but we're only halfway there, because we still haven't reached a sort of Europe-wide agreement on what energy policy should be, how much should be coming from renewables, all that kind of thing. So every country has a different approach to all of these, and it's completely. The end result, essentially, is that the traditional business model of the traditional utility has been undermined and is now in the process of being replaced by something else.
The accusation is that by the opponents of this proposal is that the green initiatives are creating a lot of this capex.
Yes.
Is that true? Is it hard to say?
It is true, because most of the investment in new generation sources that has happened over the last 10 years has been in alternative, and also in updating and keeping the lights on at existing conventional generators.
If providing energy is a public good, why not just stick the taxpayers with the bill and lay off the poor consumer?
Well, I think that that's the better model is that the consumer pays in this instance. It seems to me it's a bit like tolls on roads or the underground, right? The user should pay, and I think that's a fairer model, and it allows it's a user-based model, and it allows companies a certain degree of flexibility.
Right.
Taxpayers paying for it is a mere subsidy,
and it might be a greener model too.
Exactly.
In the end.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Thank you, Vincent.